I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the Royal London Theatre here in London, England for tonight's main event. 12 rounds in the heavyweight division between these two great warriors.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the baby-faced assassin, Miller. His opponents in the blue corner, please welcome their intentions, Whyte.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. You know what to do. Let's touch gloves.
Opening 3 minutes of this scheduled 12-rounder. How do you define consistency when you describe the fact that among this matchup you're looking for guys to be more consistent? Which guy's going to be more consistent? How do you define that?
Just in one area. When they get inside, for example, Joe, every once in a while somebody takes a little bit of a break. Yeah, there's working, but all of a sudden one guy's arm goes behind the other guy. I'm looking to see who keeps both hands free.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. That's a good block by the babyface assassin. Gets rid of that effort. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs.
Up and down, side to side.
And a sharp counter punch by Whyte. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Whyte. Halfway through this round. And a well-placed counter by Miller. It's been a recent trend, Teddy, where we've seen in the heavyweight division a lot of Eastern Europeans dominating. Why do you think that is?
Same thing in basketball. I don't think they're the better athletes, but you know what? There's an urgency.
All right, punch it out.
There's a real hunger. This is their opportunity. The fighters over here, and the basketball players for that part, they have too many options here. Over there, they make the most of it, and fundamentally, they're very sound.
Nice block by Bad Intentions. Well-placed counter punch by Whyte. Miller's corner is going to really need to step up and handle that swelling. Nice block by Bad Intentions.
Beautiful. Nice movement there.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Nothing there on the punch by Miller. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. And there's the left hand working well for him again. Off target with that hook. On the mark with the overhand right. Good combination to the head. And a well-placed counter by Miller. Miller's now at a point in this fight where his defense is going to become crucial. He has to protect that eye. The swollen eye is getting worse.
Yeah, he does. He has to be cognizant of everything. He needs anything out there that he can use for an advantage right now. He's got to position himself where his opponent can't get into the place where he can throw punches towards that bad eye, towards that blind spot where he has no vision. He's got to keep the fight where that good eye is always able to pick up those punches. He's got to position himself in a perfect way now.
Good combination by Whyte. This is just beautiful to watch. Watch how he just links one to the next, Teddy. A beautiful sequence, almost like musical notes being played.
Well, exactly. It's a nice tune because it just follows. One, as you said, follows the other. Nice and smooth.
Accurate counter punch by Whyte. Bad intentions. His strategy coming in was to land a lot of jabs. Teddy, you got to grade him out with an A here.
Maybe even an A+, Joe. That plus is the right hand. Once the jab has been there, bang, the right hand came just when it was supposed to. Give him an A+.
Off target with that hook. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fight, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
Counter punch by Whyte. Teddy, is it possible that he didn't respect this fighter coming into the fight? Now, I know a lot of people would say, yeah, he's ahead on the scorecards, but you can just see the style of fight that this is bad. He's being tested.
Yeah, I think it's a combination of two things. This guy being better than his record would indicate, and what you touched on, that he's a human being like anybody else. We look at the guy's record, we think of what kind of fight it's going to be. He looked at it, he thought it was going to be a little easier than it's turning out.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. A stinging counterpunch after some fine defense by Whyte. What a chin. Can you believe the shots this guy's absorbing?
And more importantly, can his opponent believe it? You know what? You want to hit a guy, so you figure that that's a good thing, that's an encouraging thing. This is a case where his opponent might get discouraged just by seeing his guy take those kind of shots.
Just not there. Straight right hand off the mark. 1 minute to go in a round that feels like an all-time classic. Punch for punch, they're meeting each other. Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking one. Gets rid of that body shot. Comes back with an overhand right. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Miller. Well-placed counterpunch by Miller. Final 10 seconds. to an end. And that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic, and that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you're seeing proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Well-placed counter punch by Miller. Miller's fully committed to utilizing the jab, and I think it's working out well for him early on.
Well, it is. It's kind of like, you know, sending static out there. You want to scramble somebody's radio signal. You know, that's what the jab does. It scrambles your radio signal, or at least in boxing terms, it throws the other guy's rhythm off.
Return to sender with the left hand. Accurate counter punch by Whyte. Whyte's now having to deal with a bloody nose, and that can be a real distraction, especially when it comes to your breathing. Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. Whyte's got a cut. It looks like it's below the eye, on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored. Good block there by Whyte. It's been 2 minutes of non-stop action. Now the final minute has arrived. Holy cow! Whyte's opponent able to land a sharp counter punch. Fine work right there by Miller. He took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. He gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. We come to the end of this round. Teddy, a round in which maybe a lot of trainers don't like to see because it was a very busy round for both guys.
Well, it depends what kind of style, what kind of strength your fighter has, or even what kind of weaknesses. If I had a guy who likes to box, who likes to counterpunch, I want a guy coming at him. Not with a lot of TNT in his gloves, but coming forward where my guy is well suited. He can pick him off a little bit.
Able to cover up that gut. Bad Intentions is doing a good job tonight on the outside. He's able to score from the outside, keeping a safe distance away from his opponent. What guts it takes, what commitment it takes to keep up with this kind of a pace. The action's been nonstop.
Now, the one thing I can tell you is this is where you don't worry about pace. You don't think about pace. Otherwise, you could not be doing what these guys are doing. They're just going round to round.
Nice two-punch combo by Miller. Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. I would assume there has to come a point in this fight where he has to make the commitment to throw the power punches. It's hard to envision a way he's going to win this fight without going down that road.
He doesn't have the confidence to do it. I don't know if he's mentally strong enough to do it. I think he's worried about throwing hard at the guy because maybe in his mind that means the guy will throw hard back at him.
Neither man slowing down as we have 60 seconds to go in this round. Oh, an armor-piercing hook to the body by Whyte. He got hit. Oh, now the uppercut. Not precise at all by Miller. Miller's a pro, but he's not a well-rounded pro because a better level of fighter would be committing to the body more here, wouldn't he, Teddy?
Yeah, well, first of all, he would recognize that that's where he's supposed to be going now that his opponent, is taking off a little bit with those fast shoes. No better way to take those shoes off his feet than to go downstairs.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Miller. Well-placed counter punch by Miller. And this round comes to an end. It is a round that was highly entertaining. These guys really put forth quite an effort.
Well, they both have high engines. They have motors that never stop going.
Able to dismiss that body shot. Way to block there. Miller's able to avoid that punch. Miller's got no head movement whatsoever. I mean, this is a very easy target to hit here.
No, if it wasn't for his opponent snapping his head back with his jab, there'd be no head movement at all. But that's not the kind of head movement that you're talking about. He should be doing it on his own, getting away from the punches. But, if you haven't been taught it.
What a right hand that was that floored him. Some way he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Miller. A crushing two-punch combo by Whyte. Boy, just staying on the outside away from danger and scoring well. Whyte's making for a trainer's dream right now. Picking his shots, Teddy. Selecting when, where, and being very accurate.
Yeah, the old timers would say he's a real sharpshooter. That's exactly what he's doing. He's not missing much.
Not able to land the headshot. A stinging counter punch after some fine defense by Miller. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Miller. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Whyte. You see how he does that right there? How he just pushes away. And a good counter by Miller. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
Nice block by Whyte. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Miller is learning a real hard lesson here, and it's that a corner man can only do so much when you're dealing with this amount of swelling around the eye.
Yeah, you have that end swell in the corner. Of course, it's a piece of metal that you put in ice. It gets very cold. It retains the cold, and you place it on the swelling. But once it gets started, as you alluded to, Joe, it's tough to stop it. You got to get that ice or get that end swell on it early on before that swelling gets started, before it gets to this kind of place.
Blocks that punch. Well-placed counter punch by Miller. Miller's basically doing exactly what we've always seen out of him, and that's after he's been knocked down and affected in this fight.
Yeah, you know, there comes a time you have to make adjustments. That time has come for him.
Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. A minute to go in what has been 2 minutes of sensational action. Neither man coming off stride. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. That's a forceful two-punch combo by Miller. No, he missed that right. A nice block by Bad Intentions. Bad Intentions is doing a nice job being comfortable on the outside. On the mark, the counter punch by Miller. End of the round here, a round that saw a lot of action. The kind of round that fans pay to be here to see.
Well, these are TV-friendly fighters, and we figured that coming in.
He's going around now, Teddy, like his legs are made out of wet noodles.
Yeah, and my mother was boiling the water because she used to make sure that that water boiled and boiled, was never al dente.
Oh, and there you go. Whyte stunned, and he is hurt. Miller's showing some real guts here. Hey, this fight was not going his way at all, but somehow he has gathered momentum.
Yeah, he behaved like a fighter. He got through the tough times, and now guess what? Good times in front of him.
Good job on the two-punch combo by Whyte. What a good counter punch by Miller. Miller's cheek is cut, and you can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on. Miller's got those earmuffs on, and he's got his hands tight against his body. But Teddy, still, some things are getting through.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like driving a car, Joe, you know, and the weather's a little bad, and you say, I want to be safe here, I'm going to stop the car. You don't stop and park the car in the middle of the highway where cars are coming. I mean, he stopped right there in the middle of the highway. Cars are coming. You know, pull off somewhere. You know, get the heck out of there. Find the right parking spot.
Good scoring counter punch by Whyte. 1 minute to go in this round. Neither man has decided to slow down at all. Oh boy, what a round. Very nice defensive guard there. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Well-placed counterpunch by Miller. Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
What a good war this has been. What a good, solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made a deal where neither one could win by decision, where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Whyte. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Well, we told you it could be this kind of fight, and as advertised thus far. Intentions is throwing wide punches. If I'm standing opposite of that, I jump on it.
Yeah, well, if you're the fighter, that's where you have to be kind of like into a Kodak moment, where you take a picture and you say, okay, remember that, and the next time, bang, I'm going to take advantage.
Then a smart counterpunch by Miller. We got an interesting fight here. It looks like, wow! Miller's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned. Bad Intentions is trying to get his man off of him. You see him shoving and pushing. Boy, what guts. What guts to stay in there and gather yourself again after he was taking a beating.
Yeah, what guts, what instincts, and what a set of whiskers.
Like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Miller's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Parries that punch intended for the head. Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Miller. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Miller. Of the round is upon us, and if the next round holds up like that, we're going to be in for a real treat.
No, we will be, because both these guys have the philosophy that their best defense is their offense.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. Miller's been stunned. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time. is over. Bad Intentions has got the win by way of knockout. He put his man down, and the 10 count was administered.
Bad Intentions. Whyte.
Bad Intentions is your winner by knockout victory.
I feel like I just came out of the movie theater, Joe, and I did not expect that ending.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside.